creating like small wins. So for some of you, you know that I've been working on a project for the past couple of years, 2 years to be exact, give or take. And I feel like, I think it's important to go at the rate of whatever the project is that will make it a good project, right? Like a quality project. So it's, for some people, I've heard the rhetoric of like create like a ton, which I think is really important, and I did that when I was a young artist, and I think now as I've matured as an artist, I think that especially when you're going into maybe other areas that you know, like you have to raise your. I have a quote over here on my right side: design beyond your skill and then raise your level of skill to fulfill it. When that happens, you have to take your time, right, to be able to do that in order to raise your skill and then meet that level of skill, and to learn, you know, the areas that you might not be as strong in, especially when you're, you know, throwing yourself. If it's your bread and butter, like it's gonna be easy, but when you are throwing yourself kind of off the cliff and kind of going off into like, you know, the unknown, I think that taking your time with projects is important. However, caveat, however, I feel like you should incorporate small wins. And I don't think I realized that until right now. So as some of you know, there's a staged reading, which I did for, you know, for the good of mankind, for bringing awareness to this situation. But I think I realized in the creating of it, because it was like so quickly, right? Like, and again, I could produce a stage reading quickly. Like that's not, you know, there's no science to it really. You just need the people and kind of bring it together and staging it and whatnot. But I think in the creation of it, and then how I felt afterwards, I was like, oh, I haven't like incorporated small wins throughout these past 2 years. I think that I was so fully immersed in this project, and I still am, right? Like I'm still kind of grappling with this project. And I think what is important is to incorporate those small wins, even, you know, in order for you to gain momentum and a career, an arts career, your artistic field. I think it's important. Momentum is important because it will help you kind of go the distance, right? Like the song from what is it? I don't remember. Going the distance, right? And you have to incorporate those small wins in order to kind of, you know, be able to hold on, right? Because it can be like these longer projects can be a little taxing, and you're meeting up with a lot of your own frustration and limitations. And so because you are kind of throwing yourself off the cliff and walking into the unknown, which I think as an artist you really need to. So I think that was something like I had already known, but like I realized I hadn't done through the process. So I think a good note is, you know, setting yourself up for winning, right? Setting yourself up so as not to fail. And I think those small wins in between like longer projects is kind of my take on it. Anyway, so I have a stage reading on my website, on my YouTube, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Come, share it. It is in association with Ashtar Theater. It's called the Gaza Monologues, and I have some amazing actors on there. I wasn't able to act in this one, but you know, I will be acting in other things. So come along, join me for the ride. They're amazing. Okay, see you in a little bit. Bye. Why did I say that? See you in a little bit.